Colosseum's Dark Secrets. What Ancient Rome Hid. What if everything you thought you knew about the Roman Colosseum was wrong? Beyond the gladiators and emperors lies a hidden world of engineering marvels and untold stories. For nearly 2,000 years, the Colosseum has stood as an icon of Rome. But what if we told you there is a darker, more fascinating truth buried beneath its stones? Today, we go far beyond the tourist brochures to uncover the Colosseum's deepest secrets, its ingenious engineering, and the lives that played out and were lost within its walls. Echoes of Empire. Beyond the Spectacle. The story of the Colosseum begins not with gladiators, but with politics. In 64 AD, Rome was devastated by the Great Fire. Emperor Nero responded by seizing prime land in the city center to build his lavish golden house, a sprawling palace with artificial lakes and gardens for his personal pleasure. When Nero died, his successors faced a problem: how to win back the favor of the Roman people who despised Nero's extravagance. Enter the Flavian dynasty. Emperor Vespasian made a bold move. He drained Nero's lake and built an amphitheater for the people right in the heart of Rome. It wasn't just a building. It was a statement. The land stolen by a tyrant was being given back to the public. The Colosseum wasn't even called the Colosseum originally. It was the Flavian Amphitheater, a monument to the Flavian emperors. Its real name honored the dynasty, reminding every Roman who had returned power to the people. Engineering marvels. Beyond the stone. The Colosseum is not just big, it is a masterpiece of Roman engineering. Standing over 150 feet tall and capable of holding up to 50,000 spectators, it was built with an innovation that has kept it standing for nearly 2 millennia: Roman concrete. This wasn't just ordinary cement. It was a special mixture of volcanic ash, lime, and seawater that allowed the structure to heal small cracks over time, making it incredibly durable. The building was supported by a genius network of arches and vaults, distributing weight evenly across the structure. Beneath the arena floor lay the Hypogeum, a 2-level underground labyrinth filled with cages for wild animals, holding cells for gladiators, and a system of elevators and trapdoors that allowed for dramatic, almost theatrical entrances into the arena. Imagine standing in the Colosseum 1,900 years ago and watching a massive wild beast rise from the floor as if by magic. This was not chaos. It was carefully choreographed spectacle, a blend of engineering and theater designed to impress, terrify, and entertain. Life and death. Beyond the games. But who fought in these games, and what was life like for them? The reality was both more brutal and more complex than the Hollywood version. Gladiators were not always slaves. Many were volunteers, seeking fame and fortune in exchange for risking their lives. They trained in gladiator schools, following strict diets rich in beans and grains to build muscle and stamina. The games were more than just gladiator duels. There were animal hunts featuring exotic creatures imported from Africa and the Middle East. There were public executions, reenactments of famous battles, and even staged naval battles in the early days, when the arena could be flooded to create an artificial lake. Spectators were carefully divided by status. Senators and nobles sat closest to the action, while women and the poor were seated higher up. The Colosseum wasn't just entertainment. It was a living diagram of Roman society. Hidden histories. Beyond the tourist trail. After the fall of the Roman Empire, the Colosseum's story didn't end. It was repurposed many times. As a fortress in the medieval era, a quarry for stone used in building Renaissance palaces, and eventually as a sacred site after Pope Benedict XIV declared it consecrated ground in memory of Christian martyrs. Archaeologists are still uncovering new secrets. In recent years, studies of the Hypogeum revealed traces of colorful wall paintings, proving that the underground wasn't just functional, but decorated. They also discovered bones of exotic animals, confirming just how far Rome's reach extended to bring creatures like lions, leopards, and even crocodiles to the arena. And what about the common belief that the Colosseum was built entirely by slaves? Evidence suggests it was built largely by skilled laborers, paid craftsmen, and war prisoners, not just endless chains of slaves. The Colosseum. Today, beyond the ruins. Today, millions visit the Colosseum each year, but preserving this wonder is an ongoing challenge. Pollution, weather, and tourism are slowly eroding its stones. But modern technology is giving us new insights. Laser scans, 3D modeling, and ground-penetrating radar have helped researchers map hidden tunnels and study construction techniques that still baffle engineers. The Colosseum remains one of the most powerful symbols of Rome, a place where glory and cruelty, innovation and spectacle, life and death all collided. It reminds us of the greatness of human ambition and also of the price paid to entertain an empire. So, is the Colosseum still hiding more secrets? Absolutely. Every excavation brings new surprises. From lost inscriptions to mysterious chambers, the story of the Colosseum is far from over. The next time you see its weathered arches, remember, this isn't just a ruin. It's a time machine, whispering the echoes of an empire, and its secrets are still waiting to be discovered. To watch more like this video, subscribe to Mystery Atlas AU. If you liked the video, hit the like and comment below what you liked and what you want to see next. If you think your friend or someone you know liked this video, share it with them.